What is statutory law in the federal court system? Imagine a set of clear rules written down to guide everyone in the country. That's what statutory law is all about in the federal court system. These laws are created by the United States Congress, which is the legislative branch of government. Congress passes laws that tell us what is legal and what is not, covering many areas like civil rights, environmental rules, or immigration policies. When a case comes into federal courts involving these laws, the judges look at the written statutes to decide what the law says. Unlike laws that come from the Constitution or from previous court decisions, statutory laws are written down as specific rules. They are meant to be clear and precise so that everyone understands what is expected. The federal court system has three main levels. The first is the district courts, which are trial courts. Here, cases involving federal statutes are first heard. Judges look at the facts, listen to evidence, and decide how the law applies. If someone thinks the law was misinterpreted or wrongly applied, they can appeal to the next level, which is the circuit courts of appeals. These courts review the legal questions, not the facts, to see if the law was correctly understood. The highest court in the land is the Supreme Court. It steps in when there are big questions about how federal laws are interpreted or applied. The Supreme Court can choose to review cases from the circuit courts and make a final decision. This helps keep the interpretation of laws consistent across the country. Federal courts handle many types of cases involving statutory law. These include issues like civil rights violations, environmental regulations, bankruptcy disputes, immigration cases, and intellectual property matters. Some courts specialize in certain areas, like bankruptcy courts or the Court of Federal Claims, which handle specific types of federal law cases. The role of statutory law in the federal court system is vital because it provides the written rules that judges interpret and enforce. These laws give the courts a clear framework to decide disputes fairly and consistently. Judges read and analyze these laws in light of the Constitution and previous court decisions to ensure they are applied correctly. In the end, statutory law forms the backbone of how federal courts operate. It guides judges in making decisions and helps keep the legal system organized and predictable. When Congress passes a law, it becomes part of the rules that federal courts interpret and enforce, shaping the way justice is served across the nation.